Hi friends, for today's math activity, you will practice multiplication and division word problems again. Before I show you how to do an example, I wanted to give you some feedback on the video response. Question 1 says, for multiplication, you add together groups of numbers. Yes, that's true. And then your answer will always be a big number. Number 2, for division, you find how many groups of a number there are. That is true. You take a large number, divide it into equal groups, and end up with another smaller number. So that means for question 3, which type of problem results in smaller numbers? The answer is division. Now, let's see if we can think things through and solve some multiplication and division number stories. So the directions are to read the problem and think if it's multiplication or division. So then in your brain, you have to think, am I going to get more of an item, or am I going to divide up a big number into smaller groups? So you could draw that if you want. On the slides that we have, you get to actually drag and drop some pictures. So let's try the first example. It says 3 cans, 3 tennis balls per can. How many tennis balls? And so here I just have visuals of 3 balls in a can, and I have 3 cans. So if I were to add 3 plus 3 plus 3, I get 9. And you can see that if you were to count every single one, it will total 9. Now, to do the diagram, I need to ask myself, well, what makes a group? It says 3 tennis balls per can. So my group would be putting them in a can. The items are balls, and we're thinking balls per can. Okay. So I'm going to delete all of these words. These are just kind of hints, and type out the correct parts. And then it says how many items in all. We're talking how many balls in all. Whoops. I don't want to replace everything. I just want to replace the underlined part. So I'll type balls in all. And that's the part that we don't know. So we'll put a question mark. And we do know that we have 3 cans. And like we said, 3 per can. So I will type, I actually want to slow down because it says fill in the correct number model and delete the extra one. And so what I did here was I gave you both a multiplication and a division number model just because it can be kind of hard to type in a division symbol. So in this problem, we did repeated addition, which meant multiplication, okay? So I'm going to delete the extra number model. And then I can go ahead and type in 3, 3 times. I'm just deleting all the lines. My computer seems a little slow. 3 times 3 equals, we said 9, okay? So then my final answer is, the question is how many tennis balls? We're going to say there are 9 tennis balls in all, okay? Which is where my question mark was. All right, friends. So I did another example for you, which was division, and you can just look at that. And then you have a few more problems to do on your own, okay? So work hard, do your best.